Shine upon me your expertise and entice me with your competitive recreational. I've arranged for a quiet place where you and I can bleed. Words wound, so I promise not to judge your move, white flag. I do not wish to wage war. Not too soon after my first summer in Puerto Rico, my grandfather held up a wooden chessboard and said, look forward, stop pretending, all you'll ever want is here. And within seconds, I saw 65 boxes, options with vacant imagination dispersed along dry swords and their outcomes. In a flash, I witnessed the presence of possibility, encouraging necessary decisions alongside a soldier's destiny. The obvious yet meant to be subliminal ongoing battle between white and black, just coded and given ranks. My grandfather set up the pieces, explained the rules, and told me that before going any further, I needed to earn my position on the board. I paused because that was the first time he had ever given me something important to do. He survived the 65th Infantry Regiment of World War II, and I'm happy he did. Although not initially a king, he showed me that once pawns reached the other end of the board, they could transform into anything they wanted to become. Unfortunately for me, he was not interested in personal details, so for his sake, I'll spare you the pixels. There was so much we needed to say, but instead we spoke without speaking. Through these pieces we communicate and exchange, but with words we wouldn't. I was more frustrated than upset because I figured if I could beat him, then maybe I had a chance of getting that much closer towards conceiving the delicate framework of my grandfather's thoughts. Wanted to be nothing more than a boy who considers the intangible, because nothing is as elegant as you can fathom it, colorless like gender, untitled and inherently intentional, fundamentally que gente llama un sueño. I learned that infants don't cry for attention. They weep because they don't know how to tell you where it hurts. A pain hard to interpret like a play on words. The needful queen to help me accomplish the impossible. More so when my morals low and it seems as though the stakes are surrounded. Isolated with unbearable pressure, breaking down boundaries. Vomiting on my own guilt. Promise after promise, that's why I place such a heavy emphasis on keeping mine. Grandpa, I don't know you. Between your afternoon naps and ability to predict that every move I make before making it, all I remember is that I used to get you water sometimes. And play chess. This world has so much to offer. I'm trying to bring my neck from out of the trenches, but I can't. Infested with these bed bugs and radioactive maggots eating away my flesh. Check. The bishops are laughing, but seriously, they can't see straight. My grandfather's no longer alive, but damn it, I still hear him on the porch in the top of the speed clock. But what are you doing? All you have in your hand is a pen, and all your friends are holding 9 double M's prepared to roll down the window, willing to sacrifice everything they have. The knights are ready to ride. The secretary's mechanical, leaping at the expense of the shoulder blades of peasants. Hierarchy pyramids pointing towards history, just like the circle of a treadmill we're running because the floor beneath the floor is still. But I guess it's my turn, Grandpa. It wasn't until diabetes took control of your side of the board, causing you to hallucinate and make moves you and I both know you would never make. For me, eternity evaporated, the instant competition between us diminished. That's when I first realized victory without dignity doesn't mean a thing. My love is still beckoning, I'm waiting for the right moment to castle. Slapping the mosquitoes like I'm back in Puerto Rico, picking at the scab afterwards. Making sure to never forget the warriors of our past. Like my grandfather, a king. Taking one step at a time. Because win, lose, or draw, we will always be aligned with the stars.